You might not realize that the changes in your body, which you attribute to aging, actually reveal more than you think. These little details reveal more about aging than you think. Today, we're exploring 4 surprising signs of aging in older men. Aging isn't scary, but ignoring these signs can be. Watch to understand these hidden signals and what they mean for your future. Before we begin, can you tell me what country you're watching this video in? Then we'll start with the first sign. As men age, their skin undergoes biochemical changes that result in the production of a compound called nonenal. The changes are subtle but undeniable. Some you can see, and some you can even smell. A fancy way of saying it's created when fatty acids in the skin break down due to oxidative stress. It's a natural process, a biological sign of aging that many men don't even realize is happening. Studies show that nonenal begins to appear in small amounts when men are around 40. But by the time men hit their 70s, the smell becomes significantly more noticeable. Those who notice it often describe it as something familiar, like old paper, or even the inside of an antique shop. Take Richard, a 74-year-old retired engineer, for example. He was meticulous about his personal hygiene, bathing daily, wearing expensive perfume, and wearing clean clothes. But one day, his granddaughter hugged him and said, "Grandpa, you smell like books and wood." And Richard isn't alone. Many older men experience this change, but because it's not widely discussed, most don't even know why it happens or what to do about it. While you can't stop your body from producing nonenal, you can reduce its buildup and neutralize its effects. Some soaps are designed to remove excess oils and oxidation, such as soaps with green or rose extracts. These ingredients are known to fight nonenal buildup. What you eat plays a big role in how your body ages. Foods rich in antioxidants like green tea, citrus fruits, and green leafy vegetables help fight oxidative stress, slowing the production of nonenal at the source. Since nonenal clings to fabrics, washing clothes with baking soda or using a deodorant spray can help break down the nonenal and keep your clothes smelling fresh. Aging isn't something to be feared, it's something to be understood. And the more you know about how your body changes, the more you can stay ahead of the curve, in control, and age with confidence. Have you ever noticed this change in yourself or someone you know? Leave a comment below and enter the number 1 to let me know you're here. Stay tuned, because this next sign of aging is one you'll never guess. You eat like this, you move like this, but your belly keeps getting bigger. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Many older men find their midsections expanding while their limbs shrink. It's not just overeating or not exercising. There are deeper biological changes too. As men age, their metabolism naturally slows, muscle mass decreases, and hormonal changes make it easier for fat to be stored, especially in the belly. 3 biological changes make it easier for fat to accumulate. First, metabolism naturally slows with age. Since muscle burns more calories than fat, losing muscle means fewer calories burned at rest. Foods that once helped you lean now lead to fat storage. Next, testosterone levels decline over time, and with it, the body's ability to maintain lean muscle. Since muscle burns more calories than fat, this change leads to a slower metabolism, meaning that excess calories are converted to belly fat much more easily than before. Aging eventually changes the pattern of fat storage. More fat accumulates in the abdomen, while muscle mass in the limbs decreases. This explains why older men notice a larger waistline but thinner arms and legs. So what can be done? Strength training helps maintain muscle and prevents further metabolic slowdown. Protein intake helps maintain lean mass and keeps you fuller longer. Limiting processed carbs and sugars helps control insulin and reduce fat storage. While gaining belly fat is a natural part of aging, ignoring it can lead to serious health risks. If your midsection is expanding despite your usual routine, it's not just your imagination, it's your body adapting to hormonal changes. Next, we'll talk about an important sign of aging you need to know. And if you found this information helpful, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications for more fascinating insights into how your body changes as you age and what you can do to stay healthy, strong, and confident. Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed something has changed? Your ears look longer and droopier? Well, it's not just your imagination. The truth is, your ears grow as you age. Unlike muscles that shrink or fat that redistributes, ears continue to grow well into old age. This happens because cartilage, the soft tissue that makes up most of your outer ear, stretches over the years, making them appear larger. Studies have shown that ears grow about 0.8 of an inch per decade. That means that by the time you turn 70, your ears will be significantly larger than they were when you were younger. While this may not be noticeable from year to year, over the decades, the difference adds up. Let's talk about George. He's 78 and has never really thought much about his ears, until one day he was looking through an old wedding album with his grandson. That's when he saw it. He was surprised to see how much they had changed. His ears weren't just bigger, they looked longer and droopier. George isn't alone. Many older men experience this change without even realizing it. While you can't stop cartilage from growing completely, there are simple ways to keep your ears looking youthful and slow down the sagging process. Staying hydrated will help keep your skin firm and hydrated, reducing the effects of gravity on your earlobes. Eating collagen-boosting foods and protecting your skin from excessive sun exposure can help slow down the sagging process. Just like you care for your face, your ears need care too. Applying moisturizers containing vitamins A, C, and E helps keep skin supple and reduces wrinkles. So if you notice your ears looking different as you age, don't worry. It's completely natural. It's not a sign of poor health. It's just a sign that life has given you more wisdom to listen to the world around you. Next, we'll talk about another sign, one you might not have thought of. As we age, our bodies go through many changes. One of the most surprising changes happens just below the knee, the calves. One day, you may look down and notice that your once strong, toned calves are smaller and less toned. It's not just about weight loss. This is a natural part of aging called atrophy, when muscle mass is lost over time. First, as the body ages, it produces less testosterone and growth hormone. This makes it harder to rebuild muscle, even with regular exercise. Second, many older adults become less active without even realizing it. Even if you walk every day, you may not be exercising your calves as much as you used to, especially if you no longer run, jump, or carry heavy objects. Finally, blood circulation slows down with age. Reduced blood flow to the legs can make it harder for muscles to maintain strength. Meet Robert, a 75-year-old man who has spent most of his life working out his legs. He's always had strong, toned calves. But as he entered his 60s, he began to notice changes. His calves looked thinner, and everyday tasks, like climbing stairs or getting out of a chair without using his hands, became more difficult. At first, he thought it was just part of the aging process. But in reality, his muscles were shrinking due to a combination of inactivity and natural hormonal changes. Losing leg muscle isn't just about appearance. It can have serious consequences for health and mobility. Weaker calves can make it harder to maintain balance, increasing the risk of falls. Walking can become slower and more tiring. Studies show that men with more muscle mass in their lower legs tend to have more difficulty moving as they age, making once simple activities much more difficult. You can do things to slow muscle loss and even restore some of it. Strengthening your lower body is one of the most important things you can do to maintain your independence as you age. Simple exercises like calf raises, resistance band training, and brisk walking on an incline can help stimulate muscle growth and improve circulation. And don't forget nutrition. Getting enough protein from sources like lean meats, eggs, or plant-based options can help rebuild and maintain muscle. So if you notice your calves looking thinner or weaker, don't ignore them. This is one of the signs of aging you can fight. Taking action today can help keep you strong, stable, and active for years to come. Now that we have explored these 4 subtle yet meaningful signs of aging in men, take a moment to reflect on how many of them you have noticed in yourself or others. Aging is a natural journey, and while certain changes are unavoidable, understanding them allows you to take better care of your well-being, whether it is staying active to preserve your strength, paying close attention to changes in your skin, or making small but meaningful adjustments to your daily routine. These simple efforts can make a big difference in how you age, helping you stay confident, healthy, and full of life. Growing older is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. With the right mindset and habits, every wrinkle, every shift in your body, and even the faint traces of time tell a story of experience, strength, and wisdom. Instead of worrying about these changes, focus on what you can do to stay strong, healthy, and feeling like the best version of yourself. Or have you recognized any of these signs in yourself? Or have you observed other changes that were not mentioned here? Now, I would love to hear from you. What small change would you make today to stay strong and independent for years to come? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Your thoughts inspire us, and they inspire others in this community. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Remember to watch the next video that appears on your screen. You will definitely enjoy the content we bring. Please leave a comment about the country you want us to explore next. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.